Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Why junk silver? Why is junk silver so loved in the world of precious metals, especially in the silver stacking community? We love junk silver, aka constitutional silver. Some people don't like to call it junk silver because it is definitely not junk. A lot of potential that goes along with this types of silver, and hopefully by the end of this video you will figure out if junk silver is for you. So with that said, let's smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new because I do post daily videos. So junk silver, it is probably some of the highest potential silver you can buy for various reasons we're about to talk about. One is that they don't make it anymore. They don't make junk silver anymore. So the scarcity value of it is becoming more and more rare. You are going to be able to find less and less and less of these coins as time goes on. Hence, there's pickers, coin roll hunters, people that they'll go to the bank, buy a whole bunch of quarters or half dollars or dollars, and swift through them and try to see if there's any silver or 90% silver coins in there. And the thing with junk silver is it's perfect for this reason, because since they don't make it anymore, since it's becoming more rare, this in return is almost giving it a numismatic value. See, numismatic value is coins that are older. See, it's the opposite of bullion, basically. These coins aren't always going to be sold for the metal content, but for the coin itself. Almost like Morgan silver dollars are starting to have, like how Morgan silver dollars are almost starting to get a numismatic value to them. See, there's also key dates that go along with constitutional silver. Some of these coins were made, whether it's a Carson City or whatever the case is, and maybe a mint mark or misspelling or on the date or whatever the case is. The coins can have errors or key dates, and some of them which also can bring a lot of value. And the sheer beauty of these coins, my favorite are the Walking Liberties or the Mercury Dimes. I do love the barber quarters and half dollars as well. Those they're so beneficial, and the cool thing about this is that they're easy to sell. They're extremely easy to sell. See, when it comes to constitutional silver, you don't have to wear gloves. You don't have to, nitpick or make sure they're stored perfectly or securely. You can buy them as is, and it's as simple as that. A lot of times when it's higher premium silver, you have to wear gloves, you have to buy coin capsules or coin tubes, and make sure that they don't get milk spotted or scratched. But these you can touch with your bare hands, and it is so beneficial for that. It's also a perfect way to barter. I know a lot of people are into trading or bartering, the more SHTF side of things. And if you are stacking as a prepper, junk silver is perfect for you. This is actually the silver that I recommend the most, and that is for something we're about to talk about a little later in the video. See, as a prepper, you want convenience as key. See, constitutional silver, once upon a time, was used as real money. See, now it's not used as legal tender or lawful money anymore, but the coins themselves are still valuable in return, meaning they're still money because silver has intrinsic value. See, a Walking Liberty half dollar back in the day could buy you a gallon of gas. That same Walking Liberty can still buy you a gallon of gas today. Back in the day, it was the face value, the 50 cents that could buy you a gallon of gas. Nowadays, it's not the face value, but you can take that Walking Liberty to your coin shop, sell it for $6, $7, $8, and go buy yourself a couple gallons of gas with it. See, silver is timeless for that aspect, for that reason. So, constitutional silver is definitely some of my favorite. You can buy them. I highly recommend buying constitutional silver from your local coin shop or buy them in bulk. You don't want to just buy a Mercury Dimes from eBay, a lot of 10. That's usually you're going to be paying the extra shipping costs and stuff. It's not worth it. So if you aren't going the coin roll the coin roll hunting route, I highly recommend going to like bgask.com or AppMex or somewhere around there, and you can buy a large amount at once. Instead of buying several small amounts in increments, buy one large amount. So some of, the thing is it's pre 1965, so you want to make sure that you know what you're looking for if you are going to be coin roll hunting. Also, some of these, like the Kennedys, can go up higher than 1965. It just means there's not 90% silver. See, to understand what the or how much face value you're getting, you multiply that times 0.3175, and that will show you how much actual silver you have. Because if you're buying online, if you're buying, let's say, like on eBay, and or it's 0.715, sorry, not 317. If you're buying on eBay, let's say it'll say like 90%, and it'll say like $1 worth, but it's kind of hard to tell how much actual silver is inside of that. So what you do is, if it's $5 worth, you'd go 5 times 0.715, and that would show you how much actual silver, or how many ounces you're getting. See, online, there's a lot of people will rip you off from this, so just that's a little cool tip, a cool note to use. It's very simple. Some people can overcomplicate it. That's the simplest formula, the simplest equation to use to figure out how many ounces of silver you're buying. And then you could just compare that to spot price and see if it's a good deal or not. Because trust me, on eBay there's a lot of scams on there that they'll try to trick you and take advantage of that. See, another reason why junk silver is so beneficial is that it's a perfect way to store fractional silver. Fractional silver is so beneficial because if you are buying heavier silver, you're lowering your potential customer amount drastically. I mean, some of these 100-ounce bars, who's going to pay 100 ounce? Who has the money, especially if silver starts to rise in price? Who's going to afford that? You're narrowing down your potential customer to a very small degree. And what happens if you're trying to barter with someone that has something worth less than an ounce? Are you going to take a chainsaw? You're going to take a chainsaw to that coin? No, you're not going to. You can't cut it in half, so you're going to either have to you're not going to be able to do the trade, or you have to trade a full ounce or a full whatever for that amount. So fractional is just like we use change in our daily lives. If you're going to buy something for 65 cents, what if our money was only dollars and up? What happens if you have to buy something that's less than $1? That's why fractional silver is so perfect as well, because it goes in the world of bartering. It's very, very, very useful and beneficial. So I definitely think that junk silver can be very convenient, probably the most potential, just for all the several things I mentioned in this video. I really am curious on what you guys think about junk silver. How do you store it? Do you think that it has potential to grow numismatic value over time, and why? Morgans are a perfect example of this. I can't keep thinking back when Morgans were seen as junk silver, but since Morgans were stopped being made in 1921, they just have a little they have an edge above the pre-1965 coins. So you can see how Morgans are about 40 years ahead of time. So in 40 years from now, all of our junk silver might start having this numismatic value that Morgans have, because of the rarity, because of the scarcity, because people are melting them down, or they're holding them. See, sooner than later, there's not going to be much more junk silver in circulation. The people that are holding it or owning it aren't letting it go. So it's going to be extremely hard to find, in return making it a collector type of perspective, or collector's market. So anyways, just to recap a little bit, junk silver is perfect. You can touch it with your bare hands. It's easily sellable. You can sell it to your local coin shop. You don't have to worry about the coins getting scratched or anything. It's a perfect way to store fractional silver. It's perfect for bartering and many other things as well. I definitely think, since junk silver is so affordable right now, I think that it's perfect time to take advantage of it. Also, buying in bulk. Also, please remember, if you are going to be buying and they're going off of the face value, make sure you multiply that the face value times 0.715, because by the way, the reason you multiply times 0.715 is because it's junk silver is 90% silver. So 90% of a full dollar would be 0.715. So that calculates out the 10% of non-silver that's in there, so it shows you exactly how many ounces of pure silver you're buying, and that's why you do that. Then you compare it to spot price. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. I hope you enjoyed this video. I love junk silver. I love talking about junk silver, some of my favorite stuff, and hopefully now you can start your journey into the world of junk silver. Maybe you already have. Maybe this was just a good refresher, or maybe you kind of forgot about junk silver, and now you want to go back to your more constitutional roots. I know it's so easy to get distracted since there is so many different types of silver out there, so hopefully this video did that for you. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.